Hi, everybody. Corrie Thorne, the spiritual healer, coming in to do my channeled messages. This message is going to be for those who are born under the sign of Scorpio. This is Scorpio energy, and I got like go time Scorpio. Almost like you got a cheerleader here. I feel like for some of you, you're just like making some tough decisions. And it's like, are you fucking ready now? There is some big decisions, some big choices to be made, but it's go time for Scorpio. I have that you are going to be, you're scared, you're afraid of what's to come, you're afraid of making a choice, a decision, but the guardians are with you. And you have the guardians, and the guardians remind you that, it's like that we're rooted, we're grounded, the trunk, the security, the family, the support, everything that you need to support what you are going to have to go through is here. I feel like for some of you, you're afraid to ride your own wave. You're afraid to let your heart kind of be open. I got Amore, and I have the everyday miracle. I have she is in reverse, and I have Amore in reverse. So this means you're in attitude, and we have some strong sense of attitude, like trying to control a situation or not trusting the divine, not trusting your truth. You're not listening to the flags, and so there is a lot that has been kind of turning your world upside down. You've been in some really rough seas, or you're in some rough seas. And I feel like you're not trusting what is really there for you and not really having that faith. Slow and steady wins the race, but you're not slow and steady. I feel like you're like in overdrive. There is a lot of like an OCD kind of energy coming in here. I have the sense of the roses. So I'm got like the upside down of the upside down of magic and miracles is fear. And so the fear stories, it's like what you fear the most you have the most of in your life right now. What you fear the most you actually have the most of. What you didn't want in your life you have the absolute most of. And I feel like for some of you, you're afraid to move past that. But whether or not you want to, it is happening. It is coming for you. And I feel as if it's just like this, like you either hit the wall or you just walk into the light. But you're walking into the light. So there is this essence of the guardians. They're telling us that as the flowers are blooming, as things are changing, time changes. And even the most challenging times can turn into the most beautiful times. And there is some beautiful times, but you're being told that you have to let go of something. It's like you keep talking about this peaceful life, living in this peaceful life, and those are little purpley hair, and like living in this. And so our third eye, so your third eye is like she's wearing it as her crown, as her, like she's wearing her purple. And so the purple also really represents that of Zedekiel and the Zedekiel, Mother Mary, and it also represents that violet flame energy. And so I feel like there's a transmutation of energy, which is in the diamond effect. There is a transmutation in the rays in your existence that you are like looking through your own human eyes and wanting to believe what you see, and you're wanting to believe the truth, but everything in your heart tells you a different story. And I feel like this is Christiana, and she's saying that, with when you choose to close your eyes and see a truth, is that the outgrowth of effects will be rewarding for you. There is some rewards, but there's this peaceful perspective. There is this new way, this new light, but you got to let go of this. And so this dove is the one little missing piece that is holding you back from being able to make all of your final changes. So whether it is um, I feel like for some of you, you're really holding on to a whole bunch of old stories. There's a lot of old stories, or a lot of like still trying to prove something, or trying to be enough. Like, is it enough now? Are you not done now? And so that's been playing out. It's like, I'm like, that's playing heavily in my heart for you. It's playing heavily in your heart, like where you need to go from here. What do you need to do? And I feel like it's like if you let the tears flow and you let things wash away, that will be just like rain on a good spring day. That when the rain, oh, fly or something just flew across behind me. When you let the tears flow, and it's like a rainy day, that if your life has been depleted, nothing has been blossoming, nothing good has been happening, you are hurting, you're in pain, you know that you're internalizing too much of your own stuff, then once you let it go, it's like new flowers bloom, because you are you are crying, and the weight and the tears are hitting the root of the story, and it's supplying the nutrients that it needs in order to let you blossom, to let you open your eyes, to let you be able to see a truth. And that's the truth. Because what is really happening on the other side of this is that you are trying to come to life, but you're trying to come to life in somebody else's dream, in somebody else's story. And this is happening for you. It's happening through you, but it's not happening the way it's supposed to be happening, because you are being a follower. You are absolutely being a follower to fear. You're being a follower to somebody else's truth, to somebody else's story. You're so afraid to be you. And I don't know why you're afraid to be you. I don't know what's holding you back. And so there's something that's telling you, why are you afraid to be you? What is keeping you? All the pieces are there, everything is in place, but you're no longer stuck in the mud, by the way. You're just coming out of here. And so she's in reverse. And I feel like it's like there's a little bird on its back. I feel like you've gotten the little bit of encouragement that you need, or you're receiving it. This month feels like it may be a little bit of encouragement, but you have to stop following the leader. You have to stop trying to be like somebody or trying to be liked by somebody. And you have to just know that you have to start walking your path and your journey. And through here, we see a little fairy coming in, and we got the birds. And it's like all the birds want to follow the fairy. And so if you're going to follow anything, follow the light, follow the faith, follow your truth. But it's like time, you're just like in a rush. So you're in this competition with time and timing. But it's like something is coming in and just sideswiping the journey for you in a way, and it's coming in and it's showing you that, oh, look at this, things don't always go as you thought they were going to go, as much as you've been trying to control. But I just feel like it's like you're getting sideswiped. There's a big change coming in, a big change coming in. And I'm like, just embrace that change, embrace the journey of this, and just know that it's like, um something of the highest good. Close encounters, I feel like it's like playing it safe, stuck. You're not believing that it is what it is, and you're not in divine matrix. So it's like the butterflies in the cage, and you got yourself like caught. You're transforming, but you're transforming inside of somebody else's story. And you also have the call of the muse, and she's like dancing, and it's like, and so it's like you are kind of like the muse for somebody else, or you're sometimes you're like the amusement for other people. And I just feel like it's like just like to be your own inspiration, to call in your own muse, to call in your higher self, and to just like, you're not trusting, it is what it is. And I just feel like there's doors of opportunities that are here for you. There's a move coming for you as well. I don't know if I feel like it's like you tell yourself the challenging stories, you believe your depletion. But I feel like for some of you, there is a drastic change coming, but it's a good change. It's a change in direction. It's a change in life. I wouldn't be surprised to see somebody from the past enter back into some of your lives. Like, I just feel like it's like you're being spun backwards to kind of see what you could have had, where life could have taken you. And I feel like for some of the Scorpio, feels like somebody from the past may be coming back in. You may have a return of a love. You may have a like a revisit of an opportunity for a job that you're like, oh shit, I turned that down when I shouldn't have. But it just feels like there's something that's going to bring that back in for you. You're a water sign. And it's not till your birthday's not till that October, but I feel like this is like these next few months are pivotal turning points in your life. Your life, it's like you're about to go on another journey, a change journey for my Scorpios. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like some of you are going to be moving, and just when you thought you're settled, or just when you thought you're just going to just settle for what you have, I don't feel like you're settling. I don't feel like it's fully settled. I don't feel like you're here to like to play that follow the leader game. I feel like you're supposed to just like have faith, but you're not. I have some health issues for some of my Scorpios as well, though. So I'm going to change gear a little bit here. I have health issues, and I feel like you're contributing to your own health issues. I feel like the stress, the worries, everything that you're worrying about that you can't control is right there for you. Yeah, benevolence. We got Perphone, and I feel like this is when we, when we look at other people and we're happy for them and we're honored and we know we're getting that way and we're only in admiration because we want to work that way. There is some jealousy, some insecurities. I feel like you're looking at somebody else as if they have something more, or somebody else is looking at you. You're in a comparison story here that is not serving you at all. The guardian keeps coming out, Willow. And Willow's here, like, I'm here. You don't ask for my help. You're not feeding the light, you are feeding the fear. This is Rose, and Rose is here telling you you are feeding the fear. And it's like the blossoming moment. There is something. Here's your rebirth. This is purity in reverse. And these are all attitude cards. And the only thing not in the attitude is the guardians. And so those around you on the outside of you that are your guardian angels, they don't have any attitude. They have full faith. They know that this is going to be a turnaround for you. There's going to be a shift, a change. But whatever it is that's been holding you hostage is now being setting free. And there's like, and they're cheerleading. You might not be cheerleading yet, but they're cheerleading for you because you don't know yet what's best for you. But what's best for you is about to come in. What is the happiness? And I feel like uncaging yourself. You've got yourself caged into something. And once you are free, that butterfly who has been transforming, whether you like it or not, is about to fly, is about to go. It's a go time for Scorpio. It's a shift time. And it's like you're so not believing, you're so caught in stories. And so something is being exposed and revealed, and it's like coming out here and see she's at rest and she's like balled up in there. It's just like there may be sadness, but it's a colorful world on the outside because it speaks truth. Like it just shows you volume, and you're waking the lion. And when you waken this lion energy, when you waken up this truth, I feel like it's roar. And so there is, so for me, this feels like it's going to be in more in Leo season. When you start to see this, it's like the storyteller, you've been telling yourself a story for a long time, but you haven't been writing a new story. You will be writing the new story in perfect harmony. It's like you can't wait for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, because it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be pretty. It might be ugly as it comes in. It might feel ugly, but it's going to be an amazing journey. Absolutely. But there is a change, there is a opportunity, but there is definitely a move. You are definitely moving. And don't let your decisions be decided out of desperation, please. If you, whatever decision you make out of desperation is going to take you on the same path, a repeat once again. You cannot let desperation make your choices and your decisions. You have to go to the faith and just trust. And and I hope that resonates with you for this month. Much love. Have a beautiful rest of May, and I'll see you all in June.